All right, so I want to summarize, I guess, part of our objective in me showing you some of this stuff. We've been working in floor plan quite a bit, and I'm kind of jumping around to a bunch of different types of things. And that's because I need you guys to get to a point where you've experienced enough about, you know, like certain types of families and how they go into the model, how to maybe edit them for a few small things. But ultimately, we're going to move on probably next week to elevations, and the rest of developing the floor plans is going to be on you. And I'm not going to show you how to put in every single component that you need to put in. Okay, I'm just showing you how to find components and put them in. So what I'm going to show you here is a little bit about the kitchen and some of the families that you see here, and how that might actually be modeled in a schematic design set. So anyway, let's jump into the model. We're going to start off with actually putting in the countertop, which is like this right here, and there's another countertop over there. So what you see is there's a double sink, there's an island in the middle, there's a stovetop, and it looks like there might be a dishwasher over here. It's not the most efficient kitchen design I've seen. Or I guess this could be a double refrigerator, I think, but it actually looks like it's underneath.
Got a lot of space though.
I can't tell. Yeah, it's a giant kitchen. It's huge. Yeah, there's probably a lot of storage under the island here too, which is quite nice. So anyway, let's get into the model. I'm going to show you guys how to drop in some stuff. But first, we need to do something. What you see here is it's a schematic floor plan. And we need to create schematic drawings, but we also need to create construction drawings as well. So I guess first off, let's start by creating a new level 1 floor plan, and then we're going to jump into that kitchen. So go to View, and go to Plan Views, and let's go to Floor Plan. You will not see anything in this menu, hopefully. If there's something in this menu right now for you guys, it probably shouldn't be there. But uncheck Do Not Duplicate Existing Views. This is going to allow us to create a duplicate level 1 floor plan. So we'll hit OK on level 1, and that shows this. We can set visibility and stuff and all those parameters later. I do want to verify something now that I'm looking at this. I think our kitchen wall is on the wrong grid line. That's 1, 2, 3 up. So 1, 2, 3 up. Yeah, this should be down here.
Should it be on like I thought I did one?
Yeah. Detach. Okay. All right. So this is our kitchen. We're going to drop in some components and stuff. So let's go to architecture and component. So there are a few preloaded items, not many. You'll see there's like some trees. There's you know, hook, parking space. I don't know why that's even in there. That's weird. Go to load family. So we're loading. I went to the component tool, and we're loading it basically just needs to be a component, right? Not any other type of thing like a structural member or something like that. So let's go to casework, and let's go to countertops. So here in countertops, there are some pre-made like Revit countertop items. There are countertops with sink holes, and then there are countertops that are just countertops. There are islands with sink holes, just islands, L-shaped, with a sort of chamfer in the middle. And then there are just straight up L-shaped, with both with and without sinkholes, or with a sink itself. So the good thing about this is we don't really need a specific sink family. So we can actually just use the L-shaped with sink. So let's grab that and drop it into your model. Okay, the sink family that you see here, or rather the countertop family that you see here, has a few parameters that are associated with it. You have the length of the actual casework piece, right? You can just pull these grips and start pulling the casework back and forth. And then you also have a sink location. This sink location is going to be relative to an origin. So it says 3 feet here. You could probably change that to like 8 feet, and it's going to move out to the right. Okay. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to mirror it so that the sink is on the correct side. We need it to be on the upper leg, not the leg on the southern facing wall. So to do that, I'm going to hit DM, That's the hotkey for mirror. And I'm just going to grab this and rotate it, or mirror it on a 45-degree angle. Oh, you know what I just did? I mirrored it, and I forgot to uncheck copy. So, DM, click on the checkbox for copy, and it will uncopy. And then I'm going to do that again. So even though it's still in the wrong position, now I just need to rotate this thing 180 degrees. Boom. And then you can just drag it and drop it. It'll snap to the wall, which is kind of nice. And then just position it relatively close to what you see here. So we have a door that I didn't model in, so let me drop one in real fast. We have a door there. So I'm going to change the sink location to like 6 feet, and then I'm going to pull this thing back beyond the door. And this one, I believe, goes over. There's another door down there. Something like that. And this pulls up to almost right to it. Clear enough?
How do you move this just sink over there?
It's a parameter on this, so you have to change the sink location number. I changed it to 6 feet. All right, so before I close thoughts on this one real quick, I just want to show you like the other family that you need to load. So you can go to, let's go back to component. We're going to go to load family. We're going to go back to casework, countertops. And this one, I want you to load basically like you're going to want to load all the other families that are present in our model. So we have a straight countertop that's just, straight countertop here. And then we have a kitchen island with a sink. So you can select both of those at the same time. You've got a, island with sinkhole and then countertop. You want both of those. So there's our countertop, drop that there. And then I'll do countertop with sinkhole, drop that there. And then it's just all about moving it into place. So rotate 90, drag and drop, yank this thing back. Looking at the plan, it's probably only 4 feet long. So I can actually type in that value too, 4 feet. This one, one of the things I tend to do, guys, like if I'm like trying to size it visually, I'll move it into place and then I'll set it to a more concrete like inch value because I don't like having 11 feet 2 and 11/16. That's just ridiculous. So I'll just make it 11 feet. And then 13 feet 1 and 253 256 is also insane. So reduce that to 13 feet. And yeah. So that's what we're doing for the kitchen. You will need to add a sink family as well. That's also under components. So you can go to component, load family, and then that's going to be under plumbing, I think, architectural, fixtures, sinks. So this one is just going to be a sink island family. And that just gets placed roughly where you see it there. So this one I think you actually need to modify. Oh, you can just pull it. That's kind of nice. So sink location, I'll change that to 4 feet. And then I'll change the depth, 4'2". That doesn't sound right. Let's just go 2 feet back. Oh, that's the depth of the element itself. Sink location 4 feet, but can you? I guess you have to yank it this way. Opening width, opening depth. Sink location 4 feet. That's weird. I don't like how this is programmed. I'm going to install the other island family. So I'll go back to casework, countertops. I'm going to just going to get the island one and throw that in there. So that takes care of that. Okay. Clear enough? So what I'm going to expect from you guys going forward is looking at these plans here, you've got a series of components that you're going to need, like standard type components, okay? If specialty ones you're probably going to have to ask me for, and I might need to show you some new things. But like the kitchen stuff that you see here, that all needs to be added. The dining room table. These are just generic boxes. You can do those with detail lines, but your toilets, your showers, those are all standard families that you can get from the Revit library, and they work pretty well. Yes?
So why are we creating another floor plan?
Because you're going to need, basically, we're recreating this construction documents floor plan. So I'm showing you like a schematic floor plan and a construction documents floor plan, and then I'm showing you like a schematic elevation, and then we're going to create construction documents elevations, that kind of thing. So you're going to kind of develop both sets at the same time, which does happen in reality, sort of. Not, I mean, not to like full construction documents level, but usually you'll have like a presentation floor plan, and then you'll have like your actual technical schematic floor plan. All right.